Good morning, everyone. I'm Ayesha Chidolue. I'm a business, intellectual property, and immigration attorney. So today I'm going to be focusing on immigration law. I'm going to be talking about the E-2 visa. The E-2 visa is basically a treaty investor visa. And essentially what that means is it's a non-immigrant visa that is available to members of certain treaty countries with the United States. So this is not a visa that's available to, citizens of different countries all over the world. You have to be a member of a treaty country to the United States, invest a treaty country to the United States to be able to apply for this visa. You can find this list on the USCIS website if you are curious if your country is a part of it. And essentially what this is that, if you are a member of that country and you want to invest in the United States by owning a business here or becoming a 50% owner in a business, you can apply for this visa. So some of the requirements is that you would need to invest a substantial amount of money into a business in the United States, either by purchasing a franchise, your own business, or an already established business where you're at least a 50% owner in the business, or whoever the E-2 benefactor is, that person basically needs to be a key employee. There really isn't a figure as far as substantial that we have, but generally, depending on the kind of business you want to have, having somewhere between, 80 to 100 grand, is a safe investment to say that, you're investing substantially. But again, it just depends on the business, and every case is looked at individually. And depending on your country, these visas are given for up to 5 years, and then continued renewal indefinitely. So even though this is a visa that is not an immigrant visa, you can renew it indefinitely as long as your business is still functioning. And also, depending on how long you've had the visa and how much you've invested in the United States, it can be a prerequisite to a path to citizenship through an EB-5 visa, which is an immigrant visa. And then, as far as, if you have like a spouse or children, your spouse would also be able to come here and work here for any employer while, you're on the visa, but your children cannot. They can only go to school here. And then after they turn 21, they would have to either apply for a different visa, like a student visa or something else. You, the person, the benefactor of the business, of the E-2 visa, has to work in the business that qualified you for the E-2 visa. So, those are some of the requirements, but it's a wonderful option for people who do not want to go the EB-5 route, which you have to invest, at least, $500,000 to $1 million, depending on where you're starting your business. Or, for people who just want to spend a smaller amount of money, but still be able to live the American dream, essentially. So I hope this video has been helpful. Definitely call my office, probably link down below if you have any questions or you need help basically navigating the world of investment visas. And as always, I'm an attorney, but not your attorney. So this message is for informational purposes only. And I hope you found it useful. And if you did, I'd love it if you could share the video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.